Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again with another Into the Emerald Dream card review. We have the final Shaman cards to look at, and we're more on the imbue side rather than the big mana scam, giant big shaman thing we took a look at earlier today. We're gonna review these cards. You wanna win them. We have a giveaway going on for 2 regular pre-orders, 2 mega bundles out of my pocket. To enter that giveaway, like and comment in the video, link down description below, the one with that thumbnail over there. Be subscribed to the channel. Every 1,000 subs we get until all the cards are revealed, I will add another mega bundle, so hit that sub button, make me go broke. And if you don't remember, just give a refresher for Shaman. Their imbued hero power, basically it's like an evolve, right? You get mana, every time you imbue, it improves the hero power, you'll evolve the minion by more, and that's pretty good, right? So it'll progressively get better, including with a card like this, Aspect's Embrace, a 2 mana spell, no nature tribe, nothing like that. It's got no spell school. You restore 4 health, which is not too bad, and then you imbue your hero power. So you'll improve it and you get some healing, and that's about it. I feel like for 2 mana, not amazing. This could almost be like a 1 mana spell. If I had like flash heal, I think for priest, which would heal for 5. So you're paying a pretty significant tax to get more of that imbue going, but this can help you stay alive. Maybe there's ways to discount your spells or whatever. Pretty underwhelming, but I feel like Imbue Shaman has a realistic shot, right? Getting constant evolve, especially when they get pretty big, like you're turning every little token you have into a threat, and maybe a rush minion, a taunt minion, a death rattle minion. You don't know what you're gonna get, right? So the variance is pretty crazy, and I do think, yeah, you'll probably want to do everything you can to imbue it, but with this, you're not gaining any tempo, you're not gaining any value, you're just getting a heal. So it's really on the weaker end of things. But if Imbue Shaman's gonna work, I feel like you gotta play most of the Imbue cards, but I feel like this is worse to just like the 2-3 that imbues. At least that gives me a minion on the board. Healing can be valuable, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely on the weaker end. I'm gonna give it a 3 purely for the fact that it's imbue, but I kind of feel like this could be 1 mana. Maybe I'm wrong, or maybe they are I will say with the set, they do seem to be attempting to lower the power level, and I feel like this might be just even more signs of it, right? So I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in standard, a 1 in wild, but yeah, it's probably more on the lines of not being super good. But the signature, I love that signature card. It is gorgeous. I love the signatures of the set. Like, it's like classic Hearthstone and just really well done. I absolutely love it. Next, we have a 10 mana nature spell for Shaman. That is 1 big spell. It's got to do something pretty crazy. Yeah, well, it's crazy, I guess. It's 10 mana. Each minion gets shuffled into a random player's deck. This is like Psychic Scream for 3 more mana, but instead of shuffling all the minions into your opponent's deck, they just go everywhere. It's a massive Typhoon, and this is a way to get around death rattles and sticky effects like that, right? This will just send everything away, whether it's got elusive, whatever it is, it's just gonna get poofed. And I guess I want to see the animation and see if it shows where each minion goes. That'd be really cool. But for 10 mana, that's not amazing. Although you could be really like making your opponent's draws a lot worse, or making your own draws worse, or making them better, or you never know, right? Depends on what's on the board. It's very expensive. I guess Onara could play this, and then maybe you shuffle Onara into their deck, and then they play Onara. I don't know what to make of this thing, right? It's so weird. It's so expensive. There are ways to like discount spells and things like that in Shaman. You could recast this with the I can't remember the legendary Farseer Nobundu, I think. You could recast it with their location and just Typhoon the crap out of people. That could be pretty funny, but when a spell is this expensive, it's got to do something pretty crazy, and I'm not particularly sure that shuffling minions into different players' decks is that. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5 in standard, a 1 in wild, but you never know. You never know. Like, these type of spells have typically seen play in priest, at least. We'll see about Shaman, because yeah, that can be a nice reset. Don't get me wrong. It might just be worth, I don't know, but it is certainly one that's kind of out there. Next, we have definitely a card I want to play in my imbue decks, and that is Glowroot Lure. This is a 6 mana 6/6 minion, no tribe or anything, and I feel like the set has had the least amount of tribes and spell schools in a while. It has taunt, and it costs 1 less for each time you use your hero power this game. Very thing from below, right? Although that was every totem summoned. This is hero power, so this still, if you think about Wild, even Shaman, a hero power like, what, every turn almost? You almost always click that button, and this is even. So yeah, Wild implications for sure. In Standard, you know, with Imbue, you're going to want a hero power, but that's going to take a while to get going. And then once it gets going, Glowroot Lure, it's got to take 6 hero powers to get this to 0. You don't have to make this 0 to make it playable. It's pretty good at like 4 mana or lower. You're looking at a pretty good card. And the upside is, okay, I don't want that taunt. Maybe I imbue it. I get like a 10 drop. I get a 11 drop. I get a 100 mana drop if I've imbued enough, although I believe it caps actually at like 10. Regardless, yeah, if you're hero powering a lot, this card's great. If you're not, it's really, really bad. And imbue decks, yeah, you're gonna probably want to hero power a good amount, and then you can weave in this cheap taunt or evolve it and make a big minion possibly. So it's something. Anything that could go to 0, I typically say we'll see some play. It doesn't always work out. That Sauna card for Priest, the self-damaging thing, hasn't seen any play, and it's like barely takes long to get cheap, just not enough self-damaging effects. And yeah, will we be hero powering enough at Shaman to make this good enough? I don't know, but I'll give it a 3 in Standard. It's got a possibility. Again, 2 hero powers, and I feel like I'm okay playing this, right? That's not that bad. And then it just gets better from there. And in Wild, I'll give it a 3 too, because again, even Shaman, you're hero powering a lot, and you might get this out for like 3, 4. It's just another thing from below you can throw in your deck. It's worse by far than Thing from Below, because that comes out way faster, but redundancy is nice, and another big chunky taunt can be nice. And I still face even Shaman. I lost to it like 2 days ago. It's still out there, and it's still not that bad. So yeah, I'll give it a 3 in both formats. It's got a shot, I have to say. And then lastly, we have one of the cutest cards out there, and the best part about this cute Plucky Podling is you're encouraged to not have it die. It's a 1 mana 1/2, so whatever. However, if this would transform into a minion, it transforms into one that costs 2 more. So you get a bonus evolve on your evolve effects. This is purely, I want to evolve this, or I don't know if you like would play, say like the 4/5. I know it's backstage bounce or whatever it's called. I know it's rotating, but like if it would copy this, would it turn into a 6 drop? I don't know if it would work that way. Regardless, yeah, this is for like your imbue hero power. A cheap little cute guy you can evolve, and then he becomes a really big guy and can do some stuff, or turns into a really expensive tiny guy with bad stats because he's supposed to have a battle cry, right? That's evolved for you. So that's pretty cool. And again, imbue decks, I do not see a reason why not you wouldn't want to have this. You want to be hero powering, and this is dirt cheap. It's a little token. You could play it if you really want. You could play it on 1, right? And contest some 1/1s. It's not the worst. It's not a 1/3, but it's a 1/2. So there's options, right? So I think this is a solid little innocent cute card that's adorable, although those teeth are a little bit nasty, I'll admit. He's got some bite. He's got some bite to him. But yeah, you evolve and you get something good. Not too bad. And again, I think Imbue Shaman has promise, and I think, yeah, I'd throw this in there. Why not? Again, no tribe on the card again. No, so many no tribes. I'll give it a 3. I think it's decent. In Wild, obviously, I don't think it's going to be fast enough, even though Evolve Shaman's kind of out there. You can play this like 1 mana evolve. You could play this on 1 with like the 0 mana evolve and turn, like that's not bad, but it's Wild. It's not good enough. So I'll give it a 2 for that format. But hey, we got an adorable card, and I love the fact you don't want it to die. You want it to transform. So there you go. I think that's all the Shaman cards, and hopefully our last video of the day. It's been a pretty busy day, but there might be some more stuff. I don't know. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.